Right, we are back in Pripyat now, and what we are about to do is probably one of the most dangerous things I have ever done. We are going into the basement of Pripyat Hospital. Now this is where all the firefighters who are trying to put out the fire in Chernobyl reactor 4, this is where all the firemen's clothes and gear was thrown underneath. The doctors took off all of their gear and just threw it in the basement. Now this is highly radioactive. I do not encourage anybody to go into this basement. I don't know how well you can hear me, guys. I'm suited and booted now. Wow, that is going absolutely crazy. Almost 1,000. 2,000. That's incredible. That is very, very dangerous. So that's how much you'd get in your, if we was here for an hour, that's how much radiation would be going through your body and how much you would pick up. 702 and almost 2,000 we read on that. So guys, the slippers that you can see here were from the nurses and the doctors who actually worked here. Now obviously they got in contact with the firefighters, so even their clothes and their shoes would have to have been thrown down here because they were contaminated. Now in this room in front of us was the mattresses that the firefighters would have slept on in the hospital and laid on. Now obviously it's not going to be as contaminated as the shoes, but because their bodies are contaminated, these had to be thrown away as well. Let's carry on and walk down and see what else we can see in the basement. Again, looks like another workshop. As you can see, there's desks, chairs, all sorts in there, even medication by the look of it, right at the back in that cabinet. Right in front of us on that shelf, in perfect condition, is a pair of shoes. And as you can imagine, they would have been left there from 1986. So these tanks that you can see on the floor of the basement are actually oxygen tanks. They were used for patients that were struggling to breathe and help them to breathe a little bit better. Now as well, these have been thrown down here. I don't think they're as contaminated as the rest of the stuff down there, but they didn't want to take any chances and just threw them down into the basement.